Hey there, and welcome back to the Next Gen Guide to English Grammar. In this lesson, we focus on the present continuous, or how we talk about what's happening right now. By the end of this lesson, you should be able to understand and explain the parts of a present continuous sentence. You should also be able to understand and explain how to make negative statements and ask and answer questions in the present continuous tense. Are you listening? We use the present continuous to talk about what's happening right now, an action that has started and is in progress as we speak. For example, I'm sitting in a chair. This is something that I started to do before, and I'm still doing it as I speak. We can also use the present continuous to talk about actions that are in progress over a long period of time. For example, Sam is taking driving lessons. Sam isn't taking a lesson right now as I speak, but maybe once or twice a week over the course of this month, they have a lesson. So this is an action which, while it is in progress, it doesn't actually have to be happening as I speak because it's happening over a long period of time instead. We can also use the present continuous to talk about the future. For example, we're ordering pizza tomorrow. This is a plan that we have for tomorrow. I did use the present continuous tense, but in this case, I also added a time reference, which makes it clear that I'm talking about the future. So we can use the present continuous to talk about actions that are in progress and to talk about the future. The structure for present continuous sentences is subject, be, verb with ing. If we use I'm listening as an example sentence, then the subject is I. Of course, with the subject being I, then be must be am. The main verb is listen, to which we add ing. This is a complete present continuous sentence. As soon as we read or hear this sentence, we automatically understand that we're talking about an action that's happening right now. But what about an example for using the present continuous to talk about the future? Well, everything remains the same, except that we add the time reference. For example, I'm writing a book as soon as I graduate. If we just stopped at I'm writing a book, then the meaning is of an action in progress. But when we add as soon as I graduate, then the meaning changes to one of an action in the future. We can do this with many other present continuous sentences. For example, we're having our lunch. We're having our lunch in an hour. Janet is getting her camera. Janet is getting her camera tomorrow. I'm baking a cake. I'm baking a cake later today. Making negative statements in the present continuous tense is as easy as replacing be with be not. So for example, we're not having our lunch. Now, be not can be said in two ways, separately as in this example, or as a contraction, as in we aren't having our lunch. So we can also say Janet isn't getting her camera and I'm not baking a cake. Present continuous questions and answers simply swap the subject and be. For example, are you having lunch? Is Janet getting her camera? Are you baking a cake later today?